Meet John. He is an institutional system administrator, responsible for configuring technology to enhance user experiences across multiple roles and services. John received an email asking him to improve the experience of already implemented Blackboard products by providing a better way to access and navigate across each platform without having to remember and maintain multiple passwords. He thought it would be a good opportunity to increase security by implementing other authentication methods as multi-factor authentication. Based on that request, John asked himself, do I need to sync passwords with all targeted systems? How do I integrate all of these services with our institutional portal? How do I preserve the identity of my institution? What protocol should I use? How much time and resources do I need to implement such a solution? He realized very quickly that it wasn't that easy. It would be time-consuming. It would introduce additional costs. He will need infrastructure and dedicated staff to support this initiative. John started to feel overwhelmed with this initiative. Don't worry, we have good news. Blackboard Consulting will provide field experience to help you configure your authentication profile to overcome all of these challenges. BBUAS, or Blackboard Universal Authentication System, allows users in your institution, students, faculty, or administrative staff to log in once to all Blackboard products without increasing your institution's system administration effort. It supports industry authentication standards like LDAP, SAML, CAS, and email token. Blackboard will use continuous delivery to add and include other standards and authentication methods. It has a built-in multi-factor authentication mechanism. It is fully brandable, which means you can preserve your institution identity by using CSS, and it translates user attributes to be used by a ready-to-use LTI client. In the Blackboard Universal Authentication System, there are three main workflows to initiate an authentication request. First, go to the target service URL, let's say Learn for example. In your browser, you type a secure service protected by BBUAS. In this case, we're using the Learn Ultra experience. The service should automatically redirect or provide a mechanism to initiate a BBUAS session. In this demonstration, Monument University has a branded username password against an LDAP as their first factor authentication. A given user, John Doe in this example, enters his credentials and gets authenticated. Upon a successful authentication, he gets redirected to Learn Ultra. Second is a dedicated institution URL to show all configured services. In this workflow, you type a dedicated URL provided by Blackboard. BBUAS will automatically recognize your institution configuration and will redirect the browser to initiate a session. As the first workflow, Monument University has a branded username password against an LDAP. The user enters his credentials and gets authenticated. Here's the difference. You'll be redirected to a tile view that can be embedded as part of your institutional portal and can be branded. Within this view, authenticated users will see all services configured by the institution and will have three navigation options. 1. To open in a new window or tab. This is the default option. 2. To open in an overlay window. This option assumes that the target service can be opened in an iframe. In this example, we are launching Blackboard Collaborate LTI Scheduler. And 3. To open in the same window. This will redirect the user to a selected service within the same browser window. Third is a shared welcome page where a user selects what institution or profile will be used to authenticate against. BBUAS also provides a shared welcome page. In this scenario, a user selects the institution they would like to use to authenticate against. The system will automatically recognize an institution's configuration and will redirect the browser to initiate a session. Similar to the other two workflows, Monument University has a branded authentication configuration, and the user will see the tile view. Remember that if Monument would have configured another authentication factor, the user would be challenged with the second factor. As you can see, Blackboard Universal Authentication System, or BBUAS, simplifies end-user workflows while increasing security. Now John can relax again. Subscribe and start using BBUAS today.